Every week we focus so much on the numbers, on the scales, but what if I told you that the scales is only half the story? So today I'm sharing 20 of the biggest non-scale victories. The little wins show just how much progress you're making, even when the scales don't say it. So let's dive in. Welcome to the Midweek Dose. I'm Ali, I'm 52 from Glasgow in Scotland. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. And if you're an avid viewer, then thanks for all the support and thanks for coming back to watch my videos. The Midweek Dose is a shorter video with news and hot topics about Mounjaro and Wegovy, etc. So let's run down some of the GLP-1 news this week. So first of all, potential new uses for Mounjaro. Reducing asthma symptoms. A study from the University of Aberdeen has suggested that GLP-1s could improve asthma symptoms in people with obesity, pointing to anti-inflammatory effects beyond weight loss. Also addressing alcohol addiction. Research continues into GLP-1s as a potential treatment for alcohol addiction, following reports that the drug can reduce cravings for both food and substance like alcohol. Now, for me, it's definitely put me off alcohol. Being on this journey, I don't really bother about it. So that's definitely going to be a plus. The supply of the drug, obviously there's been a national kind of shortage with everybody bulk buying. Well, that's stabilised now as manufacturers are increasing production. Eli Lilly have announced that positive results from phase 3 trials in its oral pill called orforglipron, I think that's how you say it. Basically, they should have it out by the end of this year. It's got promising weight loss in the clinical trials. It's delivered significant weight loss and improved cardiometabolic factors in trials, with participants losing up to an average of 27.3 pounds over 72 weeks on the highest dose. Now, that's not near as good as Mounjaro. I mean, definitely from my point of view, but it's a pill, you don't inject yourself. It's a convenient alternative, basically, for people that do not want to inject themselves. I mean, I didn't want to inject myself on this, but after 3 or 4 times, you get used to it. But for anybody that doesn't want to, this could be a good alternative and probably going to be cheaper because you don't have to store it in a cold environment. Okay, so let's move on to this week's 20 non-scale victories. So I'm going to break this into 5 sections. And section 1 is going to be clothing and appearance. So number 1 is going to be clothes fitting looser and dropping a size. There's nothing better than losing weight and you get into newer clothes. It's such a good feeling, isn't it? Number 2 is wearing something you hadn't worn in years. For me, it's been waistcoats. I had a cupboard full of waistcoats for 7 years. Couldn't get into them, and now I can. Number 3 is wedding rings, watches, bracelets fitting better. Look, not a wedding ring, but a ring. I can just get it on and off. It doesn't stay on. Big plus. Number 4 is needing a new belt or punching extra holes in your belt. Well, I've had to buy brand new belts for a medium-sized waist. Woohoo! Compliments, number 5, is from friends, family or co-workers. I get this all the time. You do as well, I'm sure. And it's just a total mental boost, isn't it? So section 2 is going to be fitness and energy. And number 6 is walking upstairs without getting out of breath. We've all done this. You know, you used to get to the top of the stairs and had to stop. Now you don't. You can just keep on going. Number 7 is running further or faster than before. This is a big one for me. Park runs have been a big boost for me. I've been getting faster and faster. Number 8 is more energy in daily life, like housework. You're just on a buzz. You just keep going. You've got the energy. You don't feel lethargic because you're not eating a load of crap. Okay, so that's 8 so far. Health and body changes come next. So number 9 is going to be less joint or back pain. I used to get sore knees. I used to get a sore back. Not do any of that anymore. Big plus for losing weight. Number 10 is going to be better posture or core strength. Well, my core strength's definitely got better. you're easier to do things, exercise, get down on the floor. You can do certain things I couldn't do before, like sit-ups. It's definitely a big plus. 11's going to be finding bones I never realised I had before. I've actually got hip bones. I've got a sternum, which obviously you've had, but you didn't feel them before. I lie at night and just push my bones. It's like, it's so weird. That's definitely a weird one, but it's so nice. Next section is personal and emotional. So number 12 is going to be feeling confident in photos or videos. Now, I love a selfie, as you're probably aware. Don't mind being videoed, but a lot of you out there probably don't like your photo getting taken, but now you will. Number 13 is more self-esteem when meeting new people. When you're in an environment where you don't know people, you usually shadow away, you want to sit away on the sidelines, but now you're probably going to be out there mixing with them all. Number 14 is sleeping better and waking up refreshed. Make sure you're getting at least 7 hours sleep and you're waking up way better. You're not slumped, you're not lethargic. It's just so much better. Okay, number 15 is going to be less stress eating or fewer cravings. So if you're stressed, you'll maybe tend to eat a lot. I don't feel like I've got to eat food when I'm stressed anymore. I'm quite fine just having some water. And obviously when you go to the fridge and you open the fridge door and you feel like you're going to have food out of the fridge because you've been a crave, you don't get the cravings anymore because you're on Mounjaro. Number 16 is showing more flesh on holiday. So there's more chance of you probably showing off your more toned body now, whether it's topless or your legs. You're just going to feel so much better on holiday, especially since you don't know anybody there. But it's definitely going to be a mega plus when you go on holiday, especially to the warmer climates. Next section is food and eating habits. So number 17 is going to be smaller portions feel satisfying. So you're going to eat half of what you used to. You know, you're going to have a portion. You might go out for a meal and you're just going to have half of what you normally have. And that's just going to be your new norm. And before, you just used to stuff your face until you're absolutely going to be sick. So you don't have that anymore. Number 18 is going to be choosing healthier foods naturally. So a lot of the time you would have chocolate or crisps, or junk food, McDonald's. But now I just feel like I want to eat protein, chicken, ham, and that's going to be a big win for when you come off the drug completely. Number 19 is drinking less alcohol. I've mentioned this before. I really don't feel like I need to drink anymore. I like a drink still, but I don't drink to excess. I don't binge drink. And that is definitely a big plus because let's face it, it's just empty calories, isn't it? And the last one is drinking more water instead of sugary drinks. I used to drink Pepsi Max by the gallon. Now I don't. The only time I have Pepsi Max is when it's in an alcoholic drink as a mixer. I usually just drink water or diluting juice now. So big win there. So there you have it. That's 20 different non-scale victories that prove progress isn't just about the pounds or the kilos lost. Now I'd love to hear what you guys have as your biggest non-scale victory. Let me know in the comments below and I'll answer all your questions if you've got any. I love all your questions. I love getting to know my audience. Just interaction in general. Feel free to ask me anything you want. If you've got any topics you want covered in the future, let me know about that as well, and I'll consider doing that in a future episode. So let's carry on, celebrate all our non-scale victories together. And this has been part 5 of the midweek dose. So thank you so much for watching if you've got to this point. Now, if you've liked the video so far, check my other videos up above and please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to the magical 1,000 subscriptions by Christmas. I'd love to get there if I can. Please support me and let me get to my target. And it's also going to be my 6-month check-in on Mounjaro this week coming. So it's another milestone video coming up, so don't miss that. Hit the bell button so you get all the notifications of future videos. So don't miss that. Be good, stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.